Difficult to judge because the people on the street say in the first night alone 200 or 300 were killed in front of City Hall. The other problem is there are no bodies because the Army collects them up and cremates them. You can't really get an accurate body count even if you're going around because they're not sending them to the hospitals, they're not sending them to the morgue.
Emerged from Burma since the unrest began. The film crews are simply not allowed in. Gay Patterson Lamb's position as an ambassador's wife, armed with a video camera, gave her an unparalleled opportunity. Being a mother as well, she took her 2-year-old daughter, Alexandra, along for a ride through a city in turmoil.
Alexandra being a revolutionary,
This was last month. Optimism fills the air at mass demonstrations against the years of Socialist Party rule. It had left Burma poverty-stricken and repressed. The pent-up feelings burst out.
The 25th of August, 1988, Rangoon. Okay. Everybody's out on strike. Everybody.
Everybody wants to down with the one-party system, you know.
The protesters form a ring around the ambassador's wife so that she can continue filming unhindered.
Peaceful demonstration, you know.
To protect me while I'm videoing. They want this recorded for history. So all the traffic has been moved around me so I can film.
They know how vital it is for their cause to get the message out at last from their heavily censored country. The Burmese flag is flown upside down, an international distress signal from a country in crisis. But at this stage, there are many smiling faces. Once more, Alexandra upstages a revolution. Has been a focal point for protest and for army brutality. Unarmed medical staff were shot dead there near the start of the protest campaign. A monument to those killed remains. The Burmese revolution isn't just one class against another, but just about everybody against Ne Win, the man in charge for 26 years. The old support the upheaval. And the young high school students. Even the lawyers have taken to the streets. These are members of the Bar Council. The staff of Burma Airways are just one group of state employees who've walked out on strike. The students remain the driving force behind the revolt. They issue ID cards to make sure who's on their side. And they've produced a host of student newspapers, Burma's first free press in years. But the Buddhist monks have provided a stabilizing force. They've helped keep the country running on a local level at least. Without the monks, basic services such as garbage collection and electricity supply would have collapsed. As the wide support for the protesters grew even more apparent, government agents acted more and more ruthlessly.
Ropes around the marchers to protect them from pickpockets and other infiltrators. A few days ago, people gave poisoned water to school children marching. Many of them died.
A first aid station set up by the students outside the United States Embassy. Earlier this month, the protests changed character in a way that must have shaken the military top brass. Servicemen joined the marches. These are sailors from the Burmese Navy. The students know what power comes out of the barrel of a gun, hence this blatant appeal for mutiny. It reads, "Poor soldiers, using your common sense, answer the following questions. Who do you support most, your country or your commanders? Knowing that your commanders are bloodthirsty ones, the blood of your parents and children, what are you going to do next?" As the weeks passed, the smiles disappeared from the protesters, the mood became grimmer. The protesters may not have had guns. Increasingly, local districts set up their own guard posts, complete with warning gong to keep out the rising wave of anarchy. As the food started to run out, government stores were looted. The monks and students blamed army agents. The authorities blamed unruly elements. Western diplomats suspected it could have been a bit of both. Even for the lucky ones, things were looking difficult. The diplomatic store not the source of luxuries it once was. But some things remained available at a price.
All these items very hard to
And if the government is sensible, they should bring it to an end very quickly by forming an interim government which is acceptable to the people.
Democracy can break me.